JB, obviously a great game from a standpoint of both teams coming at each other. You played to the end. Did you see the necessary level of fight that you wanted to see tonight?
Yeah, for sure. Our guys brought it. I thought we played a good game. We had moments at the end where we had opportunities to cut the lead, hold a lead at one point. But our guys competed their tails off. They did the things that we asked them to do. We played a game against a good team, with a really, elite player, and they figured out to make a few more plays than we did.
I know you've obviously faced him, and you've had to cover him and other stops along your way. But with a guy like Giannis, knowing that you're gonna face these guys in 36 hours or something like that, do you learn anything about trying to keep him off the line, like maybe some adjustments or whatever, some tendencies to try to keep him from doing what he? I already know the answer, but maybe.
Next question, please. Anybody else?
Just one more.
Go for it.
So, is there some, is it nice knowing that you've got one more to go, but knowing that basically at this point you've locked into 6, and just kind of knowing that whatever's going to come on Sunday, we'll ask you about it obviously on Sunday, but is there some comfort in knowing kind of what the future looks like?
I mean, it helps you prepare. Obviously, when you're locked into your seating, now you know where your focus can lie. So, all of our advanced stuff, all of our preparation, it gives us an opportunity to start digging into it now, instead of, coming down to the last season when there's so many options and you have to do so many different things. So it'll be helpful for that, yeah.
Obviously, tonight was the home finale. Just to see kind of the evolution of the crowd this season as the team stacked wins, just what has that been like to just kind of see how the city has embraced this team?
It's what we do it for, right? Like there's a connectedness from the team to the fan base that you want the fans to be proud of. People are willing to pay their hard-earned money to come watch, to support, take their time to watch it on TV. Like, we don't take that for granted. People could be doing anything else in the world, right, but they choose to be here with us. And that's huge for us. And again, to see it from, and I'll go back to this for as long as I'm here, being booed with 8 minutes and 40 seconds to go in a preseason game, in our very first preseason game against this team, to where it is right now. You know what I mean? Like, it just shows the love, it shows the support, and it shows the passion of this fan base when the team is playing the way that our guys play. And I think it's a mutual respect. I feel like, walking around town, you hear people talking about just how gritty, how tough, this team is, how much fun they are to watch. And, our guys feel the same way about our fans. They're appreciative and extremely grateful.
Outside of the score sheet, I'm curious, without Stu, how you feel your team covered defensively and what you can take with a quick another opponent matchup coming up.
Yeah, I thought we did a good job for the most part. We gave up a few too many threes, uncontested threes where we were a little bit late on rotations and stuff like that. But for the most part, I think, we executed the game plan well, and we put ourselves in position, and guys competed on that end of the floor.
We saw 𝗙𝗢𝗎𝗓 on the bench. Obviously was cleared for, medical or basketball activity. How has the team been embracing him during his recovery? It's one of the most difficult things that you can go through, right? An injury, but one that lasts that long for sure. We're all used to being part of a team. And when you deal with those injuries, like, you start to become isolated or feel isolated because you're not on as many road trips, you're not at practice and all those things. But J.I.'s teammates love him. And, whether it's text messages, phone calls, hugs, whatever it may be, every time he's around, they make sure to engage him and let him know that he's still a part of what we're doing and let him know that he's missed. Thank you.